Alright, hello? Oh, there we go. That's a little better. Oops. Oopsies. Just making sure everything's working. So I'm gonna go delete those previous two streams there, because like, I'm still trying to like get everything to work here. Actually, before I start this, I'm just checking GD deals because there's like an autumn sale going on, and I'm thinking I want to get my friends into something like Europa Universalis. I'm thinking probably Universalis 4 because 5 is going to be way too much. I hate how it keeps enabling key shops. Right, 90% off, but you can get it for $6 on Game Belay and $7 on Steam. What am I thinking of? Crusader Kings 3? Yeah, Crusader Kings 3. Okay, this is probably the best deal, as far as I can see. Historical low. Okay, historical low was 3 years ago for $15. Alright, well, I'll just get back to that later. But right now, I'm starting this playthrough. I'm playing as Bengal, and the goal of this playthrough is to go and invade Samarkand. Oh, you know what? You know what I gotta do, right? I'm gonna go and set up a bot. So, where is it? Moobot. I gotta redo all of my stuff, because it's currently, as it stands, it's not... It's not great. So we're going to do, what do we have? We've got commands, special features, chat notifications. I gotta get like, I'm not gonna spend money for that. I'm not gonna do that. Message filters. Okay, I should probably mention that. So, as Bengal. Okay, awesome. So now I just gotta go and like mention that in the... Still streaming? Good, 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 good. Alright, so we're playing as Bengal, we're going for Samarkand. This should be a fairly easy achievement, I think. I can get it done in a couple of hours, honestly, if I just rush it, so that's what I'm going to do. The plan is just to worm my way up north, up to Yarkand, and then into Transoxiana. So one of the things that I need to do is destabilize the Timurids as Bengal. Oh, they've got a lot of focuses, missions. Kosh. We can take this, and then we can take Burma. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I don't want to. I don't want to go and invade China. There's nothing to do with invading like Nepal or like Tibet, so we're gonna have to do a lot of this stuff manually. So what I'll be doing is building spy networks up here. I'm going to be establishing alliances as well. We've got a rivalry with Ayutthaya, a rivalry with Vijayanagar, and a rivalry with Jaunpur. We are currently Sunni Muslim, so the thing we want to do is actually get alliances with other Sunni Muslims. I don't want to get an alliance with the Timurids. Really, that kind of limits my options because the two big Muslim countries in India are Jaunpur and the Bahmanis. Another possible route is to go and ally Delhi. Delhi. Right, so one of the things... Oh, you know what? I kind of want to play as the Delhi achievement as well, but I'll do that later. But there's a really cool guide on that in the on the wiki, which is just to declare war on Delhi, like no CB straight away, and then just move up all your troops up to Delhi, which I think can be done, and I can probably do it before I go bankrupt. Yeah. So I think one of the things I want to do, it's not like it matters too much, but I'm going to go and get some admin, military, and yeah, I think it's interesting that you can do it with the Emirs and the Rajputs. Alright, there we go. What's the difference between the Emirs and the Rajputs? I'm going to hazard a guess here that the Emirs are specifically Muslim military faction, and the Rajputs are the Indian, like, Hindu military factions. With, of course, the Brahmins being the Hindus and the Ulema being the Muslims. Alright, anyways. So we're going to go and seize land. We've got an alliance with Delhi, who might prove to be useful against someone like Jaunpur. I'm not going to declare war on Jaunpur because I don't really care about them. But yeah, currently my hope is that I can actually get the required spy masters and spy notebooks. I'm going to build one up here as well, and then I'm just going to fast forward. I want to get a general later, not right now, because he might die like a month into it. You know, they don't survive very long at times. So yeah, let's do it. Let's just I'm just gonna make sure I've got everything here. I'm just making sure the stream is working. I'm gonna do a sound check as well. Give me a sec. I'm gonna turn off the audio. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to be honest with you. It could be better, but I think it's as good as can be. And my microphone is just terrible. It's just a... I'm going to get a new microphone later. I actually got some money from streaming, so quite a bit. So I'm actually going to use that to go and invest in a budget microphone, I'll say. I don't know how expensive it really has to be before it's like, you know, before you get diminishing returns for the quality of the microphone. I feel like it's probably like $70 is where that kind of that is probably where the threshold is. Oh, Orisa, so these guys have just rivaled me. Alright, so, yeah, we're just gonna, oh, fucking Jesus. Alright, so, Suhind is attacking Deli. Oh, that is so weird. That isn't usually the case. I might have to, I'm gonna I'm gonna accept, but I will get an alliance with Suhind if they are successful. It's as simple as that. I don't really care about this war. I feel like Delhi might win out in the end. They usually do. I rarely ever see Suhind as like as a proper power. I maybe Delhi only exists because it's propped up by other countries. So yeah, I'll just point out in EU5, which takes place about 90 years prior to EU4, Delhi actually is the preeminent power in India, and the current sultanate in Delhi is kind of the rump state remains of the remnants of like the great Delhi sultanate of 1333. Oh, 1337, sorry. I should say it's 1337. And it's actually not 90 years, it's about 100 and, hold on, give me a sec, 107 years before EU4. Alright, so we're just gonna have a look at these guys just to see, like, if it's gonna be a pain in the ass to go and deal with these powers. I feel like this is actually pretty good. I'll just have another look at this. Oh, gee, so that's pretty terrible. This is pretty terrible as well. Okay, so one of the things that I might want to do, actually, is start conquering through. I'm gonna go and like spy network Kosh and Assam, or maybe just Kosh, because I have to take all 5 territories through these guys. So I'll keep the spy master on that, and then I'll set another spy master on U, who is currently allied to Kam. Don't really care about that. I just want to piece out U, and then once I do that, I can go and expand up into Sang and Libu Wang. Oh, this is where Gorka is. So there's an achievement assigned to these guys, apparently. So if you play as these guys, you can form Nepal, and then when you form Nepal, you have to go and attack the Prussians over here. And I think it's one of the harder achievements in the game. And if I'm going to be honest with you, it might be one of the more exhausting achievements, because Nepal in EU4 actually doesn't have a proper mission tree. In fact, I would argue Nepal and Bhutan and Tibet are like the most underdeveloped areas of the map, apart from like Siberia. Siberia is always like, oh, I say Siberia, like the very, very far eastern corner, like Kamchatka. So that's like the most underdeveloped country area in the map. But this might be the second or the third most underdeveloped areas on the map. And then from there it would probably be like India. India is fairly underdeveloped compared to the rest of the world, surprisingly, because of how their mission trees just don't follow the same kind of design conceit that the later mission trees do. Where like if you look at the later DLCs and the later mission trees that got released fairly recently, you'll see like Karakoyunlu or the Mamelukes or the Ottomans. They all have mission trees that have like permanent until the game end modifiers. But with these guys, it's usually just 20-year, 30-year modifiers, which makes them like immediately weaker than the rest of the world. So usually what a lot of people do, unless they're specifically going for like forming India, is they'll usually go for some like forming a different country, like the Mamluks, for example. The Mamluks are a really good formable. I think they're one of the best formables in the world, but it's usually also the best formable if you want to play as someone in India. Which is really weird to think about. But yeah. Like even the United India mission tree is just a rehash of the Mewar mission tree. Like, it's literally the same as the Mewar mission tree, which kind of makes you assume, like, oh, is Mewar, like, supposed to be is that the canon unifier of India? But it isn't. So why Mewar? It's just a lot of, like, weird decisions that Paradox made back in those days for designing these mission trees. But anyways, just set that aside for now. I'm gonna go and plan out my invasion of Tibet, because we're going to be snaking our way up to the Timurid Empire, more specifically snaking our way up to Transoxiana. Oh, so these guys are currently at war with Ajam. The Timurids are actually losing. I think mainly because they've got all of their forces out in the east. So this is actually perfect. I'm really glad that this is happening. And I'm kind of hoping that, yeah, so after this war, I wouldn't be surprised if all of these vassals just kind of broke off. You can see their liberty desire is above 50%, so... I'll just pause that for now. We're going to go and buy network in there. What's next? So I probably want to go and invade these guys. I'm still spying on these guys. Who am I allied to? I could possibly vassalize these guys and then use them to press their claims on their neighbors. And I'm thinking this actually might be a really good idea. It gets me a couple of steps closer. So I think I'm going to do that. Who are they allied to? They're not allied to anyone, so this is actually the best plan right now. Doti, and I don't care about Rewa Kanta. Rewa Kanta. Alright. So this guy, this military leader that I have, does not have any siege pips. I'll just point out, look at the mouse here, this is the siege thing. We refer to these little squares as pips. So 0 square pips, there are 4 maneuver pips, and 1 fire pip. Which I'm not entirely sure what they mean. I suspect it has something to do with units and like damage types, like morale yeah, and casualty damage. So I'm going to do this again. I'm going to hire another leader. I have 1 out of 2 leaders, and this guy has a siege pip, so this is actually perfect. I'm going to move back because I suspect they're going to go and attack me while I'm sieging Doti down, so... It's honestly not even worth fighting the war. I'm just going to wait until they come to me, and then I can go and fight them. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my fucking god! What the fuck? Okay, so what are they even able to do right now? They don't have any coastline. Oh, fuck off. Fucking hell. Oh my god, that's terrible. Oh, this is the worst possible outcome. Hold on. I'm thinking I'm just gonna restart. That's fucking terrible. Oh my god. It's like not only are Deli like incredibly fucking weak. I wasn't expecting that, but like Sir Hind is just like they spawned a level 3 general. I don't play enough in India to really know this stuff. I don't know if this is something that's like if that's like spawned in at the start. But now that I'm looking at that, I'm thinking, oh, maybe I should go and LA Sir Hind. Um, who fucking knows? Who fucking knows? At that point, right? If I LA Sir Hind, does this mean that Delhi's gonna LA Jean Paul? And if they do, like, what do I do about that? What am I supposed to attack them, fight them while I'm? It's just gonna slow me down. So at this point, I'm thinking, I mean, I've got to find an ally that isn't gonna like screw me over with a foreign war like this, with one of their own wars. How's it going, everybody? We're streaming Bengal Tiger. My first playthrough, I kind of fucked up with that one because I allied Deli and Sir Hind spawned in like a level 3 general, which I didn't know about. And they started harassing all my troops. So I can't actually ally these guys. Oh, right, so they are a vassal of Deli. That's why they attacked them. I'm gonna have a look at this, right. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Alright, so... let's do core creation costs, that's always useful. Yeah, go through all of my rivals. So who do I want to rival? I want to rival Ayutthaya because I don't care about them. Vijayanagar and Jampur, that's like the usual suspects there. So none of these guys want to go and ally me. Which is, yeah, I guess we're fairly isolated. But that's not too much of a problem, we'll just go and attack. Well, I need to go and ally someone, because otherwise, if I declare war on someone, Jampur is just going to go, oh, look at these Bengali guys. Look how easy they are to go and attack. I need to do something to, like, deter my rival. Wait, why can't I? Oh, they're a vassal, right? Of course. And what? I'm not going to be forced into a war here. So actually, you know what? This is really good. I'm going to go and improve relations with Mogulistan and hope that they don't get into a massive fucking war that I have to go and fight. And we're going to do a covert action on Limbawan and Tuhut again. And I'm actually going to pause. Give me a sec. First, I want to go and get myself the Ulema. We're going to do the Rajputs. And we're going to do the Jains. And Spy Network. Am I the only one streaming EU4? Is that why everybody's watching? Is that... let me have a look here. Give me a secundo while I delegate my responsibilities and you know, stop playing for a bit to check. All right, so there's only like 3 streamers right now. Ooh. I guess everybody's just like they've stopped playing EU4 because they're anticipating like EU5, which I'm gonna point out I'm actually gonna play on release. So if anybody's interested in watching EU5 gameplay, I am gonna be on top of that when it comes out in November, November the 13th, I think, possibly. If anybody could remind me. But yeah, that is the plan. I'm queuing up like a documentary type of thing that I'm going to release, probably close to release, about some of the starting positions in EU5, just to kind of get like some historical context. Especially with the Black Plague coming up as well. Like, I always think that's like really interesting to see how like the rest of the world kind of dealt with that. To see how each different country had to sacrifice how much they had to sacrifice in order to survive. And the societal changes from the Black Plague as well in certain countries as well. I mean, that kind of ushered in the end of feudalism and the kind of what should I say, like the emancipation of serfdom, of the serfs of the era, of the West in particular, because serfdom still persisted in Russia up until fairly recently, up until like the 18th century, 19th century. That's fucking crazy to think about, really. Not just that, it was also big in the Two Sicilies as well. As a fairly agrarian society that happened to have been. What am I doing? Yes, probably shouldn't have been improving relations for as long as I did, but oh, Jesus fucking Christ, I fucked up, didn't I? Because they started getting all those alliances. They got that alliance with Jean Paul. I'm kind of screwed, aren't I? I'm gonna fucking do this again. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, this is just I'm like zoning out and talking about this stuff because I'm really looking forward to EU5 and I get distracted and I forget why I'm doing things. But yeah, yeah. Okay, so Bengal, new game, single player. We're gonna have a look at this again. We're gonna go Iron Man mode. We're gonna go Bengal Tiger. All right, let's do this again. So for those that missed my beginning like intro strategy, you can have a look at it again. You can have a look at it now for the first time. Oh my god. Okay. But yeah, I think it's good to note that this is actually a good alliance target regardless. So I'm just going to go and improve relations. Hopefully they don't actually ally my enemies this time. Jean-Paul, we're going to go and covert action in Turhuts and in Limberwan, because if you guys would like to have a look, actually, I'm just going to wait because my stream hasn't actually caught up. It's a bit, yeah. I'm sorry about that. Hold on a minute. It's a bit weird because I'm currently recording like the game directly, and so it doesn't actually it doesn't catch up. It doesn't Oh my god, okay, give me a sec. Just gonna switch it. E4. Okay, let's see if I switch this. No, that doesn't work. Capture audio. Oh, that's weird. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna do this again. So currently I am improving relations with Mogulstan, which now I can actually go and return because I'm about to get an alliance with them. I've actually got enough reasons to do that, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm moving my troops up north. I am going to get land acquisition for the core creation cost of -5%. I am going to have a look at my ulema, my Rajputs, because I might actually establish the Rajput regiments. But not right now. I'm going to wait until I get more land. I'm on 0.74% crown land. I'm going to go seize land to put it up to 5%. So the next thing I want to do, I'm not going to convert any of these territories because I don't want to piss off my Hindu subjects right now. I'm doing spy networks on these two guys, and I'm probably going to do a spy network on, I don't know how you pronounce that, but I'm going to say cock. Or Kosh. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I'm going to bring Terhut back, set that alliance with Mogulistan. So these guys, I'm not really going to be using them to help with any wars. That's not really the primary reason or my primary motivation for allying these guys. I'm actually allying these guys so that Jampur doesn't declare war on me, because otherwise it's just gonna fucking... Like, if I declare war on people, like, their neighbors, they're just gonna find reasons to attack me while I'm in the middle of wars. So right now, this is all being done to prevent any potential, like, backstabs. So we're building spy networks. We're going to go and attack one of these three guys up in the north. I'm inevitably... Oh, let's see. So these guys are allied to Tsang. Dang. Oh, this one's actually really good. So I can just kind of wrap around here. And I'll have 3 targets here up in Nepal, Bhutan. Are you guys looking forward to E5? I'm really looking forward to E5. It's been a big journey for the last like year or so when they first started coming out with those dev diaries for Project Caesar. I think I was pretty much there from the start, like, because I'm very like in tune. I'm very like I pay attention to a lot of what goes on the forums. But yeah, I was pretty much there from the start when they did the first dev diary. I can't even remember what it was, but like, which is funny to think about. We didn't even know it was. We didn't even like suspect it was EE5 until it was like dev diary 5 or 6 when they came out with the 1337 start date. People were suspecting that it was probably like a game, like a different like a different franchise that they were propping up, which is why they were like, oh man, Project Caesar, maybe that's like maybe they're they're giving it this code because they're coming out with a new franchise. But yeah, goddamn, I'm glad it's E5. But I would really like to see Paradox branching out into like a Fall of the Roman Empire game, or like doing like more content for Imperator Rome, because that would be really... I fucking love Imperator Rome. I think it's a real shame that people kind of abandon that. Not just people, but the developers as well. But like, I think there was so much potential with a game like that. And the time period is like probably my favorite. Dang. Oh wait, hold on. That was 2 siege pips? Holy crap, guys. Dang. Okay, we're gonna go kill those armies. We'll just wait a bit first, though. And then 3, 2, 1, push out. Oh, fuck. Alright. Just keep pushing out. Let's keep moving. Alright, so let's go with second army here, first army here. Let's move out. Dang. Alright, what am I doing? Yeah, so I want to build a spy network here. I want to keep building spy networks everywhere. Who are they allied to? They're allied to Assam, they are allied to Sang and Gujarat. Okay, so one of the things that I actually want to do right now is start building spy networks. Who are these guys allied to? Oh, perfect. You know what? I'm going to build a spy network up here and a spy network up here. Okay, so how is my war exhaustion? Alright, not too bad. Let's go with legalism. I like admin power. Actually, in fact, I am going to be boosting admin power. Kind of need to do that because I'm going to be coring a lot of territories up here in these Indian subcontinent. I'm going to try not to do that with these territories up here. The Timurids are currently at war with Ladakh, but they are not at war with Ajam, which is really frustrating. I'm really hoping. Oh, though their vassals are actually currently in a good position to go and break off from the Timurids. So I'm kind of hoping that that happens. You know what I will do? I will support independence if any of them will allow it. And I think they will. So yeah, we'll do that once we actually annex these guys. Mongia. Oh, it's these guys. Jean-Paul. Alright, so now we're going to go and take these territories. We're getting lots of money. We're going to go core these territories, and what I'm going to do afterwards is state them up. So what I want to do now, I'm currently... Where's Haisalmir? Okay. Oh, you know what I could do? I could... vassalize and then push into Sind. Yeah, that could work. Oh yes, oh yes. Oh, this is very good. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna get our war exhaustion down, and then we'll declare another war against one of these guys, probably Kathmandu or Gorkha. Or actually, we'll do Kathmandu, and then I'll declare war on Jumla because they got Haisalmir as a vassal, as an ally, and then I'll puppet these guys, take this land, and then push into here and go and annex these territories directly. Alright, so we'll keep the guy on Kathmandu. We're gonna go and fabricate the claim on this guy. And I think I want to go and declare, I want to get a fabricated claim on Sang. Who are currently actually allied to Ladakh. Which is kind of great. If I'm quick enough, I might be able to declare war on Sang before before Ladakh surrenders. Another thing I want to consider, so I'm just going to get these guys back from here, from Gorkha. I am going to support the independence of Afghanistan. So that actually will put up their liberty desire up to 100%. So now there's no chance that the Timurids will survive this. There's gonna be a revolt. And I'll support it. I have no problems doing that. Now this is going to be a problem. Because the Ottomans are currently supporting Transoxiana. I might have to go and attack Transoxiana through Afghanistan, in fact. Okay, hold on a minute. So, I kind of fucked up there. I'm gonna go and crash my game. We'll say, because I didn't really notice. Or maybe it did it like after I went about it. But I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna go back anyway. So we're gonna, what are we playing as Bengal? Oh, that's really frustrating. I should have been paying attention. Oh yeah, I'm reloading the game, so I gotta wait a bit before the thing before the game actually recognizes OBS, or OBS recognizes the game. I'm gonna go and like fuck around with this. It's really kind of annoying actually. So capture any full screen, specific window. Go back to OBS, go back to EU4, go back to blah blah blah. So it doesn't even stream anything, it refuses to stream. That's really weird. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Okay, it's back. Perfect. So, first before I do the thing. So just to remind everybody, I am going back a month or two because I don't want to actually guarantee independence because the Ottomans are already guaranteeing. Oh, they're not. So what the fuck? Oh, so was it because of me? I think it might have been because of me. Oh, that's really annoying. Maybe I'm better off just waiting, just letting them do it on their own, because it's just like I don't want to risk getting the Ottomans involved with getting an alliance with Transoxiana. That's like my biggest nightmare, really. Keep the guy on here. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna have a look. We're gonna blah 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 blah. We're gonna attack Kathmandu. We're gonna go and bring these. Well, just wait a sec. Who are we? Okay, cool. And we want to get Jaisarpur. Good stuff. We are going to declare war on you, Vishnapur. Ooh, okay, yeah, let's do that. So he's cheaper. 50% cheaper. Ah, look at that. Okay, so we're gonna keep our guy here. Who is it? It's First Army has the good general, the siege pip general. So we're just gonna wait a bit siege this down. Hold on. Okay. Jharkhand accept the demand of the province. Okay. Interesting. Wait, hold on. How do you demand provinces? Yeah, take that. Just keep attacking their troops. And then siege it down. Yeah, okay, so what we want to do here is we're going to debase currency and then reduce corruption. And we're going to root out corruption as well here. Also, if we are able to, if we look at the Brahmins, I think, that'll allow me to... Right, there we go. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. We're going to guarantee their religious autonomy. Okay, cool. So, what am I doing here? Right, they've just got this alliance with Jharkhand. Who's Bastar? Okay, that's a potential vassal target, actually. How's it going, everybody? 7 people watching the stream. That's cool. Like, kind of one of the benefits of being like one of 3 streamers playing EU4. Okay, move the troops up. And then we'll declare war on these guys. Okay. Yeah, this is something to consider. I might get this alliance with the Bahmanis, but I feel like I just want to ignore Jampur. It's not important for me to go and attack them. Ah, look at that. So the Ottomans are going to do this anyways, but they are allied to Afghanistan. So what I could do is just invade up to Kashmir and then declare war on Afghanistan and break Transoxiana's alliance with the Ottomans and hope that they don't like reconnect. I do have an alliance with the Moguls, so it should make it easier for me to go and, like, break their alliance, hopefully. I have a spare guy here. I'm gonna go and improve relations with the Bahmanis. Even though I don't really need to, I will though, just for the sake of it, because there's always a chance things might turn especially sour between Bengal and our enemies. Sorry about that. I mean, that's one of the really cool things I like about EU5. Like, the control system seems really cool. I prefer that, much prefer that to, like, admin point cores. Which always felt a bit weird to me, like, and a bit too arcadey, but yeah, gimme. Right, we're not attacking Doti, we are attacking Hysalmir, though. I'm not going to co-belligerate, because I don't want this to be more difficult than it has to be. I'm going to start moving my troops out to the west here, and we're going to go attack Jumla. And hopefully I can get some, Oh, look at that! Deli actually succeeded. Well done, Deli. Well done, Deli. Well done. There we go. So we're going to get... I cannot speak. We're going to get this alliance with Deli, I think. Though the problem is, if I do get this alliance, they're just going to go and attack Jampur and expect me to help them out. So I'm not going to do that yet until I get Galwal. So now we're going to declare war. Oh, though, this is actually another consideration. So I'm going to go and improve relations. I'm going to stop improving relations with the Bahmanis and improve relations with these guys. I'm going to check. I still have my spy master around here. I'm going to spy master in Jai's army. I'm going to keep my... I'm going to move my siege pip guy in my first army. I'm going to ask for military access. Let me through. Godfall. Get a sec. Now we're gonna go and improve. We're gonna build the spy network again. Move into Hysalmir. Nice. Okay, let's start moving our troops back. Oh, you know what? Oh no, let's I don't know, do we have any military access through anyone? Shit. Oh, good, good, good. So they're not mad or anything. Cancel military access. Just for now. So we don't have to deal with all this stuff. Oh, but, however, yes, of course, we can declare war. Well, maybe we'll get the alliance first. I'll get the alliance. And then we'll declare war on these guys. Excellent. And hopefully, I'm really hoping that they will... Okay, maybe pause for a sec, just wait for my troops and then push into there. There we go. Wasn't perfect. So, first army is going to go here. Actually, we'll go deal with the rebels first. I don't think my enemies are going to go and fight them, so... Second army goes here, first army goes here. No. Oh, you know, this is fine. They need way more fucking troops to go deal with me, yeah. Okay, so build up more of these guys. Hold on, so we can change our country to Deli. I'm kind of curious as to what that does. Hold on a minute. Okay, so I don't even have to be Bengal by the end of this. I can just switch to Deli. Though I'm not, obviously, but if I were playing a different game with a different achievement in mind, this is something I might consider to do because I heard that Deli has some really good mission tree stuff, so... Yeah, apparently the Deli mission trees are overpowered. Which, yeah, I'm not really entirely sure about, but... Oh, right, so they're fucking blocking me off. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to go and attack through Tibet. Oh, you know what I can do here? Let's just do that. I'm gonna stop improving relations. Because there's a strong possibility that I might even have to break my alliance with those guys. I'll lose that. I'll lose the stability, that's fine. Calm and Limbuan. How many provinces? They've only got 3 provinces, so I could just... I'm not going to co-belligerate and just take these 3. That's when I declare war on Sang. Alright, I'm gonna have to do it. So, we are getting rid of the Doty guy, we're getting rid of this guy as well. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna be, I'm watching this TV show called From, and I'm actually, like, very close to finishing the 1st season. Which is really, I gotta say, it's like probably one of my favorite TV shows right now. Alright, so yeah, we definitely, so the thing that I want to do... you know what, it could just work, it could just work, because now I can actually, like, take these provinces up here. So I could just co-belligerate with Sang. Oh, we can do Ladakh as well. Yeah, yeah, this could work. So I don't even have to do that. I can just, So Guja has Calm, so I don't want to do that, but I will do Tsang, who has Ladakh. And Mogulstan can help out. Do they have claims? They have claims. This is a problem. Oh, it's not really a problem if I can take him out before that happens. So the thing I want to look for is fortifications. They have no fortifications, so what I could do is send up my troops and just, like, blitz to the top here. And hope to the gods that I can actually, like, piece them out and take everything with me. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and declare war on Timberwan. We're going to get Mogulstan involved. We're going to go and co-belligerate Sang and co-belligerate Ladakh. And we're going to push up into here. I'm going to try and take these 3 provinces specifically. So we're going to sit here, move these guys up. Actually, in fact, no, we're going to do that and then move these guys up. Jesus Christ, come on. Alright, well, here's the thing. This is not a problem, because they're not actually sieging it down. So, I think we're good. Oh, we've got coalitions now. which is not a problem, honestly. I think I can deal with that. I've got like really good alliances, so I don't think anybody's gonna like really seriously consider attacking me anytime soon. I'm gonna go and improve relations with these two, and hope that I can kick them out of the coalition. You know what? Yeah, it might be more effective for me to go and do something like this and just covert action. Build a spy network up in Ladakh and Guja. Okay. What's up, Barang? Give me a sec here. I'm just gonna, like, do some illustrations here. Where is Samarkand? There we go. I'm just gonna test out my thing here. There we go. So that's awesome. Exclamation mark goals will allow you to, every time I do an EU4 or EU5 or Crusader Kings playthrough, there's the a command that you can use, goals, to check, to kind of like clarify what the goal of the playthrough is going to be. Or goals. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna let my allies actually siege all this stuff down for me. And I'll be paying them for it too. What's saying? Gotta get a Diplo rep guy, because that actually reduces the aggressive expansion impact for the first stage. Ah, Corman is leaving the coalition. Perfect. Ah, what am I doing? Yeah, okay. Move the troops up. Oh my god, are they not like... What's going on here? 63%, they've lost their guarantee. Oh, right, so they are actually getting their independence war. Oh, that is so awesome. Alright. Oh, it's just Coruscant. Wait, hold on. Hold on a second, dude. Fucking hell. So I could get Mogulistan and Deli to help me out here. This could be a bit tricky. So there's a lot of stuff here that I have to keep an eye on, that I have to go on like siege for myself. And then there's also, how much is that? There's these three as well, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 provinces that I have to go on siege down. Good thing is all of the Timurid forces are out in the west, but if I fight this war, there's a chance that Mogulistan and Yarkand actually, like, they might attack Transoxiana, and I don't want them to do that because I don't want to weaken the Timurid vassals. I'm just here to weaken the Timurids proper. Well, they've got all of their troops down here, so this is something I'm going to consider. I want to build up my spy network in the Timurids now, just to prepare for the long war. I also have to consider maybe getting some more favors here with these guys. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to wait. I'm gonna keep fighting the war though. Get those things here. They don't have any alliances, like, apart from Biapas, who I don't really care about. I can probably just piece them out fairly easily. Oh man, they would have been an amazing ally, but we're gonna have to... Okay, we're gonna stop improving relations with Garval. I don't even know why I'm doing that, but we'll just whatever. Let's just keep at it. Okay, awesome. So we are coring all of this stuff. Doing Bengal Tiger. Hold on, give me a sec here. Alright, Nito, Benito Mussolini. I've never actually seen Glacial as a thing on the map. That's really interesting. Nice. Yeah, major progress. We're making it. We're making it. We're gonna finish this achievement. In no time. Hopefully these guys don't, like, bandy up into a massive coalition, like, just then. Yeah. Well, I don't really care about coalitions right now. I just want to kill the Timurids. Time to die, Timur. Is someone being sieged down? Okay, so that's something I might have to consider as well when I'm, like, rushing through all this. Have a look at this again. Okay, well, I'm gonna just kind of set these as areas of interest anyways, but... so I stream Paradox games a lot. Yes, I do. I play all of them apart from Hearts of Iron 4, because I don't like Hearts of Iron 4. Yeah, so... recently... I say recently. Maybe about 4 or 5 months ago, I was playing Crusader Kings 3. I was playing that DLC when it first came out. Not the coronations. I was playing the Mongolian one. I can't remember what it's called. But I thought that was a lot of fun. I heard coronations was shit, so I just kind of like skipped that one. But I'm really looking forward to playing the Lords of the East, or whatever it's called. It's not called Lords of the East. I suspect that's probably the case. It's where is it? Crusader Kings 3. I'm just gonna go and check in on that one. So Khans of the Steppe was the one that I played last. All Under Heaven, that's what it's called. So that's what I'm looking forward to. I can't fucking remember the name of the DLC, but I am looking forward to it. Because that one adds Japan. it was so bad that they had to make a public apology for it. Yeah, you know what the really annoying thing is? People are like, it's kind of obvious, but like people suspect, and I probably agree with them, that they queued up the apology beforehand because they came out with the apology like a couple of hours after release or whatever. Allegedly, I can't remember specifically what it was, but it was very, very quickly after release because they knew it was really shit. So they came out with the, and they blamed the QA team as well, who I believe were like, forced to develop the DLC because the rest of the team was like apparently focused um on All Under Heaven, which is really annoying. I mean, it's like it really like the DLC feels like a by committee, by the numbers. We have to come out with a DLC every quarter, or otherwise our shareholders are going to be really mad. Kind of DLC. Um, yeah. Um, so that's what it felt like to me when I especially when I saw Coronations lumped in with a very like Orient focused um DLC pack. It was just a small DLC too, so now I'm scared for All Under Heaven. Well, I mean, you probably should have been scared for All Under Heaven even before then, because I feel like it's. I mean, you're right. It's one of the most ambitious DLCs, but one of the main issues that I'm going to have issues with, that I'm going to be paying out for, that I think everybody is going to be paying attention to, is whether the game actually runs well. Because the game, as it stands right now, does not run particularly well, even without the Far East. So bear in mind that they're adding all of this stuff. They're adding all of these new characters with all of these new countries out in the Far East. Like, and we, at least as far as I'm aware, as far as I can see, there isn't really any. I mean, they haven't come out with a dev diary, so I could be completely wrong. So, and obviously the game isn't out. It's probably pretty, maybe 3 or 4 months before, at least before release. But my concern, obviously, is that the game is probably going to run even worse than it does now. And if that's the case, then yeah, like this, it's just a massive fucking problem, and the company has no incentive to actually fix it. Like, you don't see, like, Paradox has a pretty terrible track record of actually like optimizing their games. With each DLC release, it usually gets worse. It's usually harder to fucking run the game. So, um, yeah, that's my main issue. It's always been my issue with a Far East expansion. It's one of the problems, right, with Crusader Kings 2. They don't add China or Japan or like Southeast Asia because they don't want to fucking they didn't want to like overload the game and fuck people over with. Admittedly, a lot of people are playing with like outdated hardware. So in Crusader Kings 2, they didn't even add China on map. It was all like GUI based stuff that they just had like in like a little button on the side that says, "Oh, this is China." And this is how you interact with China. They had like a Silk Road mechanic as well in there as well, which I thought was really pretty good. I actually thought the trade system in Crusader Kings 2 very basic, but like surprisingly fairly well done. Yeah, they're adding some really weird stuff in Crusader Kings 3 as well with the Silk Road, with the tech system, which I actually kind of like. I like the tech system, but I don't like the fact that I think it's a bit weird that they give you the option as a ruler to steal technologies, but you have to go out on your own to do that. But yeah. Oh, and at least on my end, playing with friends is a pain. Yeah, I don't bother playing multiplayer for the most part. I am considering playing multiplayer with some of my friends, but as like a very incredibly casual thing, because I'm trying to introduce them into Paradox games to play games like Crusader Kings. but I am also somewhat hesitant because it's a lot to have to manage, and it's there's always that possibility that in the next like 1 or 2 years the game is just completely unplayable. You know what I mean? Like, because Paradox just doesn't bother to fucking optimize their games. Um, because their incentive is just to come out with DLCs, right? So it just all the problems that you deal with just keep piling on top of new problems that they introduce with the new DLCs. So yeah, apparently they've got a curator team. You know, they've got like, like with Stellaris, they've got like that um, curator DLC team that just kind of goes over all the DLCs and fixes shit and like reintegrates old content to work with new content. But with CK3, I guess they just implemented that like last year, so I'm really hoping that they can actually get those guys to fix the game and fix a lot of the same issues that I'm still currently dealing with. In terms of optimization, especially when it comes to administrative empires. A lot of people turn off admin empires because that's the biggest fucking problem as far as optimization and as far as what like the slows down the game in the mid game and the late game, because adventurers and landless factions in the Byzantine Empire slow down the game so fucking much. CK3 needs a decent amount of time to for them to focus on the base game, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I think. But I'm really looking forward to EU5 because I feel like they've probably I feel like they've got a lot of what is expected in a base game, in what should be inside the base game for the next iteration of EU, in the next iteration of Europa Universalis. It feels but I don't know how to put it, but yeah, it feels like what should be in the next iteration of the game. But my issue, of course, as with every other Paradox game, is it going to run like shit? And I'm suspecting it probably will. But I have more faith in Tinto games than I do with the other development studios right now. So I'm really, yeah. But hopefully it's not a shit show like Imperator Rome was on first release. I'm just gonna get back to this game because I'm just gonna try not to rant too much. But yeah, I like talking about this. I'll just point out I like talking about the new games that are coming out. I like talking about Paradox games. But you've never played an EU game, but you plan on pre-ordering the highest edition you can with a friend and learning it. Yeah. I mean, I obviously I can't recommend EU5. I haven't played the game. I don't know what it's like. But I would say EU4 as it stands is a complete game if you get it with all the DLCs on sale. Here's the thing. I would probably wait until the whatever you call it, summer sale. It would be winter sale. It would be winter sale in the US, but summer sale for Australia, for the Southern Hemisphere. But I think they call it the winter sale because it's a very it's a very northern centric company. So the November December sales, we'll call it. I would wait until then because they are coming out with Europa Universalis 5 in November. And one of the things that Crusader Kings did when they released Crusader Kings 3 was they actually came out with Crusader Kings 2 for free. So there's a strong possibility that they might do the same thing and actually release EU4 as a free game. And when I say release EU4 as a free game, I'm talking the base game. The DLCs will probably still be. I'm not sure if they would be full price. I'm gonna have a look. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop playing the game for a sec just to kind of make sure that I'm getting this right. So I'm gonna have a look at Crusader Kings 2. So Crusader Kings 2 is free. The DLCs are Okay, so I think they're cheaper. So I'm looking at the DLCs. The base price of the DLC, the most recent DLC, is $29, which I feel is probably cheaper than what it was when it first came out. I could be wrong though. I'm not checking GG deals or anything like that, so I could be horribly wrong here. But I feel like a lot of these DLCs are a lot cheaper than they were on release. But yeah, similarly, I would wait. If you're planning on buying it during this autumn sale, I would definitely wait. Okay. Right, so what I want to do is curry favors with Deli. I can definitely bring them into this war after the fact. Because they don't like the Timurids. They really hate them. Yeah, hostile, hostile, hostile. So I think I'm gonna go declare war on them now. So we're gonna move our troops. Move our troops. Let's go, let's go, let's go. These guys are my good division. So I'm actually gonna set these guys to the front. We're gonna want to attack Imargalia. We're gonna bring Mogulistan in this. And push these guys out. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, look at that. Shah Khan. I think I might just surrender. This guy's actually pretty good, isn't he? I'll surrender because I'm not thinking about this from a long-term perspective, right? I'm not playing till the end. Oh, thank you, yeah. Yeah, so I stream at roughly the same time every day, so if you're interested in keeping up with other playthroughs. I also play Peak. So if you like, if you've ever heard of a game called Peak, which is like a rock climbing game, I play that too. It's actually really good. I would highly recommend it for people who are of that persuasion, who like that kind of game. I'm gonna go move these guys up north. Sheikh al-Islam. Islam. Let's go and hopefully those Mogulis will help me out here. Move down, move down, move down, move down. Please don't do that. Oh, good, 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 good. Alright, so they haven't blocked us off yet. I want to go and siege these two down. You know what? I might even be able to get Samarkand, like, right now, if I just do this. What do I need, specifically? Just own it as a core province. That's perfect. So we can go for that now. And then I'm done with the achievement. I'm so glad. Yeah, I gotta say, I hate playing in India. This is one of those things, right? In EU4, I've never been a fan of playing in India because it's really thoroughly underdeveloped as far as regions go. It's so underdeveloped that the meta strategy for playing in India is usually to form a country outside of India. Like, so for example, if I'm playing as Delhi, I don't want to form Hindustan, which is an India region country. I don't want to form Bharat, which is another, like, India subcontinent formable country. No, don't want to do any of those things. What I want to do as Delhi is form the Mughals, which is a Central Asia region formable nation, because the Mughals actually have an incredibly overpowered, like, idea group, an incredibly overpowered mission tree with like end game, like until the end game, like bonus modifiers that you could stack with other modifiers. It's incredibly insane, knowing how like other countries around the world have like similar modifiers, but like India has none of that. Like it's usually like modifiers that last 20 years, and they're usually fairly mild at best. Kathmandu. Alright, well, let's hope Mogulistan actually deals with that. Oh, look at that. So Transoxiana, I think, is... Oh, okay. So now, I think we're going to call these guys to arms. Oh, maybe not. Hold on, give me a sec. Put the second army on top of this. Status quo. Okay, we're gonna move our troops out there. Yeah, we'll take the money for now. We don't really care about long-term investments. And we're gonna look at Delhi again. Okay, so all I have to do is siege down this, and then I can bring Delhi into the war. Actually, no, we'll bring them in now. We'll bring them in now. What am I thinking? Go, go, go. Kalifitabad, which gives me prestige. That's not really that great, honestly. You can get a lot of prestige in this game very quickly if you start, like, if you're incredibly aggressive, like I am. You can get, like, about 100 prestige and stay at 100 prestige, even with, like, lots of prestige decay. So, yeah. Alright, we're looking at Transoxiana. They're not moving out because their loyalty is at above 50%, Liberty Desire, so they're not going to attack me if I don't attack them. So I have to be very careful about like not going into their lands unless I'm absolutely prepared to deal with Transoxiana and the Timurids. So we also want to get Kulob. Kulob is very important because the Mughals can effectively like prevent me from expanding out that way. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to move our troops up to Kulob. Kuloba. And I'm going to hope that the Transoxianans don't actually attack me. Alright, I'm going to sit this guy in Kolob. And hopefully Deli will help me out here. So Deli, please, if you can, go and siege down these. And I'm hoping that Yarkand and whatnot will help me out with the rebels down here. We are getting War Score Tech as well. If I have to, I'm just going to do something like this. This is only like 62. We're going to lose a lot of troops here as well as I'm sieging down Transoxiana, but it kind of has to be done. We're also going to move our troops. We're going to ask Deli to go and siege this down as well. Oh, jeez. They've already set it as a province of interest. So this is not good. I'm gonna have to go and rush to take Samarkand. So one thing I could do, right? I'm gonna look at my military. So okay, we can get a maybe the Free Company and set those guys to deal with my rebels if my allies aren't gonna do anything about it. I kind of have to because I can't core anything past here, I think, or it's gonna be very slow. Let's get our third leader. Oh wow, what is our army tradition like? Because I feel like it shouldn't be this bad. All right. Oh, I see. So I have to go and siege this down before the game will let me siege down the rest here. Hello, you are from Uzbekistan. Amir Timur is your ancestor. Well, I imagine he's the ancestor of a lot of people from that region. Same with Genghis Khan as well. You probably descended from him as well. statistically speaking. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, this is going to get sieged down. I'm going to move my troops back up north. Because I'd rather not have to deal with it. Oh, look at that. Okay, well... good enough, guys. Well, we're taking out the Timurids, we're taking out the Transoxianans. And, yeah, it's goodbye to your ancestors, I guess. Oh, look at that. So Afghanistan just took some land off of the Timurids. Wow, what the hell? Oh, look at that. Okay, we finished the achievement. And now we're just going to go and core all of the stuff up, and then we'll fast forward, and... we did it, guys. We did it. We won. We are the champions, my friends. I'm just going to have a look at these. I don't think there's really anything particularly interesting here. Now, let's just go with Sufi syncretism. I'm not really too bothered with that. So, Samarkand, 1461, so that's 3 years. The rebels could fire off before then, but I suspect we're gonna do fine. And we'll just speed it up again. It'll only take 3 years. I'm gonna like AFK while everything cools up. What am I doing? Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna, again, I'm gonna zone out. But once we're done with this achievement, I'm gonna go look for another achievement to do. Hopefully somewhere not in India. But most of my achievements, I did a list of achievements that I gotta do. I'm actually gonna go through it right now because I think I have it somewhere on my loaded up here. EU. Okay, so I got 10 generics. So generics is in these can be done by anyone. I have 3 custom nation achievements, 4 Italian achievements, 16 Indian achievements, 3 Malaccas, Philippines achievements, 13 Middle Eastern achievements. And Middle East is very big as a place. I've got the Levant, and I've also got South Central Asia, so like Iran, Afghanistan. So that's Middle East for me. I think I might have Egypt clumped in there with the Middle East as well, so that's 13. Oh, I don't have Egypt lumped in with that. So a lot of those are like Turkic-related achievements. Anatolia, I have 4 achievements. Like Komnenoi Empire, that's Trebizond. Turkish Delight, which I think is Kandar. One nation to rule them all, which is Saruhan, which is like a relatable nation in Turkey, and Mehmet's Ambition, which is the big Ottoman Empire achievement. You got to get it in like 50 years and conquer the Roman Empire before then. Let's see what else. Holy Roman Empire achievements 8. So this is clumped in with like Germany and Bohemian related achievements. There's 8 achievements there. Most of them are German achievements. I think I've done all the Bohemian related achievements. 5 Balkans achievements. 2 South American achievements. One of those South American achievements I intend to do as Hamburg. Because there's a really weird achievement with that. So that's a weird one. North Africa, the Levant turnaround. Oh yeah, North Africa. That's mostly Egyptian-related achievements. What am I losing here? Okay, I don't really care about the Bengalis. They can go and fucking siege me down for all I care. Alright. We are so close. 13th. There we go. We finished the achievement. Bengal Tiger. So that was not even 20 years. I'm just going to keep a note of this. Bengal Tiger, what was this? 1461. really ugly Bengal. Alright, so that's the end of the achievement. I'm not going to stop the stream yet. Or even at all, I don't know. I'm going to look for other achievements to go for. Anything that I might feel would be easy enough to do in under like an hour or two. Yeah, we'll give it a sec. um, as Korea, no. I mean, I could do another Indian achievement. I just don't like playing in India, though. Where's Bengal Tiger? I've got to, like, strike that from the list, because I've just finished that. So, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 achievements left for India. I might do like a Middle Eastern achievement, because that's where most of my achievements are right now as well. It's just India and the Middle East. Yeah, there's a surprising lack of achievements in East Asia, I gotta say. Like there's like what, like 4 achievements for Japan and like 1 achievement for China. And maybe 6, 5 achievements for like Indochina. Probably less than that, honestly. Bloody Australia has an achievement. I might consider that, but I know that's going to be really boring though, so I'm a bit hesitant to start that one because it's just a lot of waiting. Conquer Delhi and some needed to connect. Give every other vassals the territories, or sell them to other countries. In a war, lose your capital. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna try New Delhi. So hopefully this shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna rename my stream as well. Alrighty. Alright, let's do it. So we're playing as Deli, which is down here. Hold on, I might actually AFK for a bit. Sorry. You know, I'll restart the stream when I'm back. But I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be gone for like maybe 30 minutes.